Hello. This is not going to be exactly how I wanted the video to be, but I'm outside in the truck and gotta do some more leaf blowing tomorrow. It is currently 10:48 p.m. I burned some birch polymer. Oh my word. Crap. Okay, I'm back. I burned some birch polymer. I don't know, I'm gonna keep that steady. I burned birch polymer here earlier. I've heard it was sent by a good friend online. By the way, thanks for the $10 donation for Christmas. You know who you are. And they sent it to help us out, so I appreciate that as well. But this is the burnt birch polyper. It is a mushroom, part of the tree, a mushroom that grows on the birch tree. A good online friend of mine sent this from Alaska. It just smells like burnt wood now, and it does have this earthy substance to it, which they say is good for, you can also eat it. But it smells, even a small amount of it smells like burning wood. So for those that like the smell of burning wood, they would love the smell of birch polyper, but they say that all burning, any type of smoke is bad because of the carcinogens and all of that. That's what they say. This yellow gooey substance, I don't know what that is right there, but there's a yellow gooey substance that comes from birch polyper. I don't know. Not sure what that is. It's a sticky yellow substance. I don't know. Kind of melts out of the wood, but I don't know. Anyway, I burnt some birch polyper just for the heck of it, just to smell burning wood. But all right. So I might share these in another video, but I actually these are some cards from Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Now, you're going to probably say, why are they so ruined and messed up? Well, the story of that is I left them out, and they got wet. I forgot about them. And on top of that, I spilled this drink in the vehicle, and I had them in the back seat. Because, let's see, I can't remember exactly what happened. I just got the Blu-ray disc. I opened it up, and I had these in the suitcase, so I know exactly where they were when I got home with them. And I had to take everything out of the suitcase because I spilled the drink into it. And that's what happened. So, but these here are the characters from Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and I like Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And I actually haven't watched Sea of Monsters, surprisingly, but I did watch the first one. This is Percy himself. This is a story about a demigod, part human, part DNA of the gods. Which, personally, I am also a believer in Jesus Christ, but I do like this type of thing because actually there's a lot of historical stuff in that people don't think about, but I'll get into that some other time. That's the cartoon version of him. I hate it that I actually let these get wet. This is another card of the character. This is Tyson, and that's the animated version. And Brandon T. Jackson. I loved him in Tropic Thunder and Big Mama's House 3. Awesome actor and a really great guy who plays Grover. He's a fawn, which is part human, part goat. That's what his genetics are, whatever. I apologize. Yes, I know. I know that these are, that this is horizontal instead of vertical. I know. I realize that. And a lot of people are going to not like the fact that it's horizontal instead of vertical, but you know, I couldn't control that. I had to. Didn't have a tripod. I don't have anything on me right now to do that. I just had to make do. We're gonna have to leave in a little while. I'm gonna upload a video from up at Nana's house earlier. We went and visited Nana. I'm going to upload a video from there. From that in a little while. Up next is Alexandra Daddario, which, in my opinion, has beautiful eyes and, you know, awesome body and hair, face, everything. Actually, both of these girls are pretty. Both of these girls, in my opinion, are beautiful girls. I think they're both pretty. But I love girls, so, you know, everyone finds beauty differently. Some people don't like the beauty in one person while they think another, like, some people don't think she's pretty. But I think she's pretty. She plays Annabeth. She's been in several movies, obviously. Percy Jackson is one of them, and I think she was in the remake of the what do you call it? The Baywatch remake. She was in I think like The Layover, this flight movie, I don't know. And it was like a love story between these, a love triangle, I guess you'd say. I haven't really watched the movie. I've just seen the preview. I've got to watch it sometime or other, probably online. She was in obviously this movie, but I don't know if she was in Neighbors or not. I know she was in True Detective, yeah, with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. I know she was in that, which I also have not watched that show either, but. And obviously in Percy Jackson. That's where I first remembered her from, I think. She's been in a lot of movies. Most of them were rated R, though, but. Oh yeah, that's a pretty bad butt drawing on the back. Pretty, kind of reminds me of Z Nation, that redheaded girl in Z Nation. How they try to portray her to be a bad butt character. That's what. Well, actually, this looks normal, but anyway, I love her eyes, her hair, her face, her body, everything, her shape. She's a pretty girl. Or a woman, I should say. And I did it again. Anyway, long story short, she's pretty from top to bottom. And that's all, I guess. All around pretty, in my opinion. A good actress. This girl is pretty as well. She's a pretty girl. She plays Clarice on Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, so. These are the cards. That's a pretty cool picture as well. That also reminds me of the C Nation picture. But yeah, obviously these are, besides Brandon T. Jackson and the main character, these two obviously are obviously really cool. Anyway. Obviously, they're pretty girls. But, yeah, we went up to Nana's today, and oh, it's going to be very cold for everyone. We might have an inch of snow. They're expecting